Right now, we take you to our developing story. Police Minister Bheki Cele is in Finetown today following that deadly shooting this weekend. We go to that live now. He's, of course, flanked by police leaders in the province.
Just talk, don't press anything. Just talk.
Okay.
Close your mouth.
All right, like that. Perfect. Minister, thank you very much for hearing our cries. MEC, thank you for being here the whole day with me. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? This is covering you. Okay. So first of all, I'm thanking the minister for being here. Thank you, MEC, for being here the whole day with me and visiting the deceased families. Thank you, Member of Parliament, for hearing our cries. And to everybody else, the caucus of City of Johannesburg, thank you very much to all the councillors that are here. We are crying, Minister. As a community, we are crying. We lost youngsters that we knew personally, and youngsters that wasn't involved in crime. Youngsters that didn't go and sit and drink, but they were doing business as usual. There is a Sikona that was sitting in the vehicle, Whatsozo, and they were shot. It is Tabiso, and they were shot. So it's people that we knew personally, and we had personal relationships with them. And it breaks our heart as a community, because it's every weekend. Last weekend, 7 people were shot. This weekend, it's 11 people. The weekend before, it was 2 people that were shot. And absolutely nothing, it seems to us, is being done. We're sitting in the dark. Sitting in the dark. Our transformers have not been working for 5 years. And issues like that we've taken it up to Eskom. We got buses, we went to Eskom. We got taxis, we went to Eskom. And nothing is being done. So we're asking, Minister, please, speak to somebody so that something gets done. Thank you, Minister. I'm now handing over. Is there any of the family members?
Can we go to the bucket? Yeah.
And here 2 members.
Yes.
Take the MEC.
Okay, let's move to the bucket.
Members of the family.
Members of the community.
No, it's okay.
Stand still. Stand still. Hey, open up. You want to come up, Minister? I got testing. Open faith. We'll have to climb this.
Okay,
Can we help her up?
Hey, Ninga Commissioner and peace.
Yes. Oh, Commissioner, right.
Right, the Police Minister General Bheki Cele, having arrived here in Finetown, of course, where the tragedy had taken place over the weekend. Let's take a listen in.
Are we getting?
If we can get 2 family members. 2 family members. Laba baluze ama family members wabo. So Taylor from 2 different families.
The family says that they can't come out.
Abakafiki. Okay. Okay. Ana so thatha yena laqala.
Right.
Okay. Masizweni ubhuti ukuthi kwenzakaleni ngalelo la.
Sanibonani. Ungapress baba. Baba, don't press anything. Okay, sanibonani. Mina, I'm not gonna come and talk about what happened. I'm here to talk about what we lost, who we lost. We have lost future presidents. We have lost a lot of people last.
Right.
And then yabona okubuhlungu kakhulu ukuthi akusi abantu abasilahlekele abantu starting from la ekhoneni kube buhlungu because abafana bebaziphandela. I'm hurt ukuzwa ukuthi thina la Finetown is a Mountwana robbery. It wasn't. We are getting killed in Finetown. Bheki Cele, ngikhuluma nawe manje. Minister Baba ngiyabonga. Ngicela ukukwazisa ukuthi asikho safe la Finetown. I'm not here to talk about ESCOM. ESCOM is none of your business. We need safety. This street, boys came through our streets up to the end, finishing people's lives. Anytime police were called, they were called, but they never responded. It's not the first incident. We had people shot there next to #kitchen. Police came driving their cars slowly towards the scene because they are scared of firearms. Ngiyakubonga ukuthi ufikile. Ngiyayibonga into ukuthi uyenzile for thina. You once said shoot to kill. Tulani isigebengu. Asife. Sizola la Finetown. We are not gonna close our streets la Finetown. Sizola. Silwela thina. Blame Bheki Cele, ubaba wethu. He once said that he was blamed. Abasebenzi mabasebenze. Ngiyabonga mina. Siyabonga Thulani, uThulani wakaShudla siyabonga.
He's very angry.
Yeah, Baba.
Okay.
Cool. Introduce your name first. Umusa. Oh.
I'm not stand here by me. Stand here by me.
Oh.
Hold it like this. Don't press anything. Just press this one.
All right.
Only.
Sanibonani bahlali. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi ithuba lokuqala nelokugcina leli. Nangu Ndosi phambi kwethu. Ziningi izinto esikhala ngazo eFinetown. Isystem yonakele phezulu ku-national government. Izokwenzani la phansi? Akekho umuntu ongeka testify ukuthi amaphoyisa asinawo. Hayi eFinetown kuphela. Siyakwazi ukudrive lana babucele siye edrobheni uthemba i-R20 uzofika unikeze umsebenzi wakho. Right now babucele akukho kunye sikudingayo ngoba kade nina nasikhohlwa. Babucele ubuya kumbizo ngapha Orange Farm nidlulela. Singoba ujole Dima Tombo unhlangano yenu ndilapha kulela holo siyafa thina lana. Babucele kunama helicopter la every day. Kunamabandla eqhenyayo ngama helicopter la every day. Asinantuthuko, asina leadership. Uyabona? Asifuni ke thina ukuthwalisa wena inkinga ufika nje vele esitulweni. Siyazi ukuthi uke waxoshwa phambili esitulweni, uxoshwa umongameli odlule. Wakubuyisa ke manje, ekubuyisa nama-beret lawa. Esingazi ukuthi asiphatheleni namhlanje. Alright, siyayibona i-visibility Babucele, ungathi akusindawo yethu. Babucele mawula eFinetown ngathi uvala amehlo ebusuku. Uyabona? It is said ukuthi same day incident ivene emaphoyiseni ifikile lana yithe besimisa ukuthi ime wahamba lo yababa sasala thina nabantu lana besibhekile singabazi ukuthi sisenze njani. Umbuzo wami uthi kungani Babucele isystem yakho ifika sesilinyalelwe? Awubazi ukufika wena ukhuze ufika njalo uzoqoqa idumbu. Nginamangani Babucele. So manje singafisa namhlanje ngoba okokuqala ufikile sikulindile thina kuthiwa ule anadeli. Asikubhemi futhi ukuthi why system ikhombe anadeli ngoba thina sinalutho la uzofikela kuphi kwami. Uzofikela kuphi? Okokuqala lokho. Sidingani ke Babucele? Sidinga before nje police station sidinga ukhuseleko. Uyabona? Ngoba i-corruption yonke indawo. Angifuni ukwanda ngenkulumo Babucele. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi abahlali njengoba belana abezelanga ngoba befuna wena. Abezelanga ngoba bejabuliswa wena. But bazele siya ku December manje. Siluza imphefumulo Babucele engenaqala abanaqala labafana laba Babucele. Nala amantombazane lawa yana amabili. Sihlangabezana nenkinga ke manje. Asazi ukuthi singqoba kanjani. Siyayifuna futhi ukuyi-attenda yonke lemngqobo. Asazi sihlanganise kanjani. Umama uFaith ngimbonile namhlanje. Yes, uthi mayenzi operation uKayimulawo uphelela kuma main road. Where la imali khona. La kule black society nasikhohlwa from kuba holi abale phezulu. Babucele sibulawa indlala ibanga amanyala. Indlala ikulidele entweni ezirong. Ngenxa yokukhwabanisa kwenu ningabaholi nile phezulu. Okugcina manje kukhahlela thina singabaphakathi. Siwumphakathi I mean to say. Babucele angeke ngande ngenkulumo unginikezile ithuba. Sifuna ukhuselo. Uyabona nje mangathiwa nje namhlanje uyahamba usishiyela nje icontainer la sizo reporta khona. Singakuvuyela lokho. Yabona nje namhlanje mangathi uyahamba usishiyela nje noma amaveni ayi2 azobhalwa Finetown. Hayi bhali anadeli emkhulu. Isizathu basikhohlwe yazi Babucele sikhula thina senza ama-affidavit anadeli sisuka la ngeenyawo sokwenza ama-affidavit anadeli sisuka lana thina siyofuna usizo kuphi anadeli okanye le mandiyene South. Sabona ke thina ukuthi siyacindezeleka. Yafika lemkhukhu le ngapha le invade ngapha ko 5 to 5. Kwaqala ubugebengu banda. Bandiswa yini nenkohlakala ikhona ngapha kule anadeli lencane police station. Uyayizwa lento Babucele. Ngoba wasisizi ngalutho lamaphoyisa. Ngiyakhuluma manje ngikhuluma at my own risk. Angazi ukuthi wena i-safety yami ikuphi mawusuka lana. Ungamangali ke next week kuthiwa kungcwatshwa mina. Ngenxa yeqiniso engizamile ukulikhipha phambi komphakathi. Umphakathi akwazi ukuphumela obala ngenxa yesystem eyonakele Babucele siyadutshulwa siyabulala. Akunamuntu ongadubula umuntu kanje. Wayungathathi into yakho ke mangabe uyayibona ukuthi iyakusebenzela. Uthatha ifone uhambe. Hayi ukhipha imiphefumulo ilandelana kanjena Babucele kanti sifelane. Baba ubuye lena eDeepsloot. Ubuye la eCrookerstop bengamkona ubaba Elias Mawela. Mina ngithanda indaba ngiyalandela kakhulu. Ubaba Elias Mawela ukuthi okay usona spokesperson sethu ngapha eGauteng umuntu esimdingayo ngoba same people akumele abanikeza ama guideline whether as a commander or what abayethi la stratini bese kithi ngeqiniso i-corruption ke Babucele angeke si-identify njengento okuthi ngoba i-corruption yonke indawo ibhlungu ke mayizokwenziwa amadoda in uniform. You understand? Kuningi Babucele okuningi sizodinga nama-intelligence azohamba ngaphakathi because of ukhuselo siyalidinga ekugcineni. Ngiyabonga baba wami kakhulu manje. Enkosi Babucele.
It is in a virtual meeting. That is the one person. No, wait. That lady.
Mfuna laba badiniwe.
Was that? Yes, two.
Mfuna laba badiniwe. All of us.
Kibela ngala.
Anumsiza.
Just help the lady up there.
Now we are from Cologne.
Uzokhulumela lapho mama.
Pinky.
Uthele kakhulu ntombi. Awupressure la kuphela. Pressure la. Ushigama lakho nesibongo.
Sanibonani bahlali. Ninjani? Nyandazi nonke ne? Ndikhulele block 4. La kuvelele khona yonke lento evelile. Ndibhlungu babucela. Ngamaphoyisa ase-Enedale. Ndinguthabiseng uPinki bandazi ngoPinki ebuhlaleni. Ndibhlungu ngento enzakala ku-Enedale police station. Bafike after an hour kulesini eqale kuqala leyesi-2 iqale kwesi-2. Bafike la bebuya le. Sesifonela amaphoyisa esiwaziyo ukuthi iclaim yokuthi abantu badutshulile. Abantu abandlulela abantu bebelele phansi babaleka amaphoyisa. Bangazi ukuzobheka esinini ukuthi kwenzakalani. Babuya bazofika le befika sibafonela. Befika umuntu esemotweni bathi umuntu makahambe aye esibhedlela. Sabe umuntu makaye esibhedlela bathi siyakhala babhekile. Amaphoyisa ase-Enedale abafazi. I'm not gonna lie. Abafazi babuza ukuthi umuntu okungenele kwakho uphethe isibhamu na. Mawuthi uphethe isibhamu abezi ithi umakhelwane ulwa nomfazi bayafika. Amaphoyisa wakho babukele. Sikwatile siwumphakathi sishonele. Ninje ngishonele umngane wami. Childhood friend eshonile enokudoya kithi odutshule emotweni esihlalele emotweni because amaphoyisa wala awasinaki. They're reckless to the point ukuthi singababiza abafazi. Makunomfazi nendoda endlini indoda yemnyango but then amaphoyisa la athumela abafazi emnyango. Ngiyabonga.
Sinikeza umama kokugcina manje no lalelani bakwethu asilaleleni umama ukuthi uthini amapareta kuyani
asikhona ukulala asikhona ukwenzani isibhamu siphuma ubusuku nemini akunabaveni la eFinetown makufanele uvule icase uyivula ngefoni kuthiwa amaveni awekho asazi ukuthi senze njani ungafa uhamba ngeenyawo ngeke ufike Enedale ngeenyawo igebengu sicela yona i-temporary police station sicela nje yona ngoba mangisiza nje ngayo. Yebo baba namakhoteli. Yebo.
Asilaleleni uminister ke aphendule ukuthi bakhulumile abantu.
Sanibona. Angizonibuza ukuthi ninjani ngiyanibona njani. Ngiyanibona phatheke kabi niwe ukuthi kufanele ukuthi ngidini. Uma mfeyithu khona kodwa khona akwenzayo emotweni kunekinga ezinye zezinto azenzayo ezalapha ekhaya. Bengizothanda ukuthi isho yena lento ebengizoyisho bente nayifuna. Ngizwile ngamaphoyisa la sindoba bumawela uthele inhliziyo yamazwi bamawela. Ngokayimo lawo uprovincial commissioner waseGauteng. Sihamba no acting national commissioner kodwa umsebenzi wakhe ekuyi deputy national commissioner obhekene nezinto ekuthiwa i-policing. Ubhekene nezinto zamaveni bakhona amaphoyisa ayiteshi. umama umsikiti na ulimele manje sikwazi ukumdonsa ngengalo ukuthi indaba uthi eduze makukalula sivumelene ngokuthi mhlambe sizothi xaxa ngaphela ukuthi size la kule ndawo asontshela ukuthi sizokwenzani sizofika kodwa ukhona kwenziwe kule ndawo siyavumelana ukuthi asikwazi ukuthi kube nabantu abadala abantayo bahambe bebulala abantu abangenacala
yebo
okunye okusuggestiwe ukuthi ke size sizoxoxa nani njengomphakathi ngoba okunye sikholwayo ukuthi abanye benu bayabazi labantu kodwa kodwa njengoba usho ukuthi bayesaba abanye hayi ukuthi bayesaba bayabavikela so kubalulekile ukuthi sikhulume nomphakathi ukuthi sisizane kanjani nawo nokuthi ngesixoxisane nje ukuthi uhlobo njani lwabantu abadubula abantu bazokhuzuza abantu abayizamelayo makuwukuthi bayelwela babuye bazobadubula labo bantu so abantu labo ekufanele sinithumelele extra police ngithemba usike iproblem yami amabharet maswalethe ekuseni nanifone ntambama nithi aswalanda asuwalanda aze ankline kuze kube right siyavumelana kuloko afonelana ukuthi awalandwe azovunyelwa enza umsebenzi wokuthi asiflashele out igebengu kule ndawo yafike Alex ngaphandle mongahlali khona mawuhlala khona uzokwazi lokho okwesithathu nikhuluma ngalo ngendaba yobumnyama la amakhansela khona ngiyaqhubeka ngakhuluma upremier omusha upremier omusha okhona upanyazi aba no Eskom ukuthi zonke indawo sibe nendawo ekhanya uyabona la ukuba babekhanya labo gesi ngineqiniso eliphelele ukuthi ngaba yenzekanga lengozi yenzekile ngiyatshelwa kuwe indlela ekumnyama ngayo la awukwazi ukubona ngisho umuntu ohambisana nayo sozofanele ukuthi ikwazi ukuthi ilungiswe DNC umusikiti bengizofuna ukuthola ukuthi uzoyiletha nini imoto la angifuni kusho mina but uFaith ngoba usebhizi lesonto elizoqala today umhla olwesibili by Monday
is Tuesday.
By Monday le mobile enicelayo izoba khona la by Monday enicelayo izoba khona esozama ukuthi kube khona amaphoyisa azosuka eziteshini amaphoyisa eSABC namaphoyisa kamasipala ahlale ekhona kuyona ukuze nikwazi ukubika kuyona bakwazi ukuphendula ngokusheshsha nikwazi ukuxhumana so leyo soyilungisa neyamabharet ubaba uMawela uzoyilungisa angikusho ukuthi azofika nini abe mangake kodwa asizuphela isikhathi eside ingenzekanga leyo nto leyo mngcwabo kuzofanele sidlulisele kwi-social development. Umama uFaith ukhona, ilunga leParliament ubaba uMpisi ukhona, bazosiza ukuthi bakwazi ukusebenzela ukuthi kube khona usizo onjengalolo esilitholayo. Kodwa kufanele sibuye sizokhuluma sogidiyela ngempilo yale ndawo. Yabona angikwazi ukuhlala endaweni almost every house eyishiphi. Ama-joint la angangozule emakheni. Musani ukungibuka kabi mangikhuluma ngamashiphi ngoba kuzofanele aregulate ngoba amashiphi ayasidalela inkinga laba bafelanga emashipini besebenzela bese emgwaqweni nakho konke. Kodwa ama-states ethu ayasitshela ukuthi i-rape nokufa kwabantu kuyenzeka around amashiphi kakhulu angekho emthethweni. Ngakho ke amaphoyisa kuzofanele awanyathele amashiphi angekho emthethweni. Sivumelane ukuthi asizukulwa ngalokho. Nithi size la ukuzoqeda izinto enjengalezo. So kufanele sikwazi ukusebenzisana ukuthi indaba zempilo zimprove la. Okunye sosebenzisana ngako mhlambe sokhuluma kahle masesembizweni. Kunezinto ekuthiwa ama-shack farms. Kunabantu enhlala nabo abakhi imjondolo bayiqashisa. Niqashisa abantu eningabazi ukuthi bawobani bavelephi nakho konke. Bese niyabuya nizala emhlanganweni nifike nikhale nithi nihlushwa abantu bokuhamba kodwa baqashe kunina. Therefore labantu abaqashisa abakha leyo mjondolo sizobafuna bese ngaphambili ukuthi usitshela ukuthi hlala bani la, uyiqoqa kubani rent, uvelaphi, uyini, ngoba sinayo leyo nkinga. Angishongo ukuthi abahambe, kufanele wazi ukuthi bani ubani omshisile kuleyo ndawo konke. Kinako kuqondene nami ngizwe likhala ngamaphoyisa khona u-deputy commissioner khona umawela ngikhona. Sizokwazi ukuthi le amaphoyisa sikhulumisane nayo mase sibuya sizembizweni engicabanga ukuthi kuzoba isikhathi esincane baba uMpisi. Sifike sisho ukuthi sizokwenza njani ukusebenzisana namaphoyisa. Khona amaphoyisa asebenza kabi, akhona amaphoyisa asebenza kahle. So akhona ngabe ukuba wekho amaphoyisa asebenza kahle ngaba wagcwele amajele agcwele ngoba kunamaphoyisa abasakhona. Yebo akhona amanye ahluphayo aphuza nani la elokishini. Akhona amanye ahluphayo ajola nani la elokishini. Therefore kuzofanele sibheke ukuthi sisebenzisana kanjani njengoba nicomplaina nithi awezi la nicomplaina abanye bathi afika apaka amaveni ahlale ngoba jola la elokishini. Kuzofanele sibone ukuthi ajola nobani bese manijola nabo amaphoyisa ayikho inkinga kodwa nijole nawo ngemoto zawo hayi ngezomsebenzi. Nawe ntombazane umtshela udali wakhe akulande ngemoto yakhe hayi ngeyomsebenzi. So sebenzisana-ke sizobambisana mhlambe asinikane u-2 weeks wokubuya sizokhuluma ne-community yala. Ngithe emaphoyiseni awasisize, awabathole labantu ababulela abantu, abathole bemile noma belele phansi, kodwa wona abathole by the time sibuya la sibe sesazi ukuthi kwenze njani ngoba noma nithe akubona abantu bale ndawo kodwa abantu abahlukumezayo kule ndawo. Asifuni-ke nithe bakhuluma isisuthu esithephiyo, asifuni-ke abantu abakhuluma isisuthu noma abakhulumani, sifuna ama-criminal noma ngabakhuluma limuluni siyawafuna lawo ma-criminal sikwazi ukubuya sizothi abe khona. Umawela-ke uzosisiza ukuthi asizonika amafiga, asizonika ukuthi bazohamba phi, kodwa sokwazi ukuthi nqana amaphoyisa ukuze bekhona indlela yokulala ngaphambi kokuthi senze umsebenzi omkhulu wokuthi seyikline le ndawo. Ilethe siyabuya lalela baba nokwenza izinto ngendlela engekho. That's why I want to bring community on board. Ngithema kahle ukuthi sicabanga ukwenzani, sivumelane nani, sizenze lezo zinto. Wani ngibuya in 2 weeks time. But uma we ukuthi lezo nsuku before sibuye.
Right, we obviously apologize for that poor sound quality that is coming out there from Finetown. That's Police Minister Bheki Cele together with top Gauteng police bosses addressing community members there who are visibly angry and frustrated. Now, let's go back and listen in.
Okay, but dialogue no finish. In 2 weeks time, umphakathi uzoba ukhona eholeni ukhuluma ngendaba ze-crime. Uminister no-MEC nama-parliament councillors nama-leaders bomphakathi bezobe khona lapho sikwazi ukukhulumisana. Uma singenawo strategy masibonge kakhulu. Thank you.
All right, among some of the promises that Police Minister Bheki Cele has made is to deliver mobile police stations in the area by Monday. We obviously coming to you live there from Finetown community in Ennerdale and Johannesburg. Now that follows that fatal shooting that occurred there on Saturday. 7 people were gunned down, 4 others are seriously injured. Now, of course, this is another incident that has yet again raised questions about gun control as well as safety in general in South Africa. And of course, just that mass shootings happening at that, rate. Our journalist Chriselda is on the ground, and we'll cross to her as soon as she's ready and we can establish that sound. And of course, just to take you back to this particular incident, police are investigating a case of 7 counts of murder and 4 counts of attempted murder. 3 men and a woman died on the scene, while the 2 women died on arrival in hospital. Another 4 men and a woman are being treated for gunshot wounds in the hospital. No arrests have been made as yet. Let's go back now to the scene and take you to our journalist who's on the ground, Chriselda. Chriselda, thank you so much for your time. Now, of course, Police Minister Bheki Cele making a number of promises to the community there who've been raising some serious complaints about the lack of police visibility, and of course also police only arriving about after an hour after that latest incident.
When you arrived here, what have you been told in Ennerdale as you're being briefed?
Well, maybe let me start about the situation, what happened here. Happened on the weekend where almost all of us were not very stable after the American immature pronunciation. But we are very satisfied that all events in the country went well until this was a blot on a white sheet. So we're to come and respond to this one. Indeed, I was briefed on the day it happened by the provincial commissioner, You remember that most of us were in KZN. So we came and we listened what happened here. They raised few things. The councillors and the police, they raised the issue to say it's free of shooting and killing the people. They raised the issue of inadequate resources of the South African police, including their non-responses, as we had here. They raised the issue of environmental design. They say everything here, come darkness, is dark. I looked at those high masts, I thought they were working. I'm told they are not working. So they raised the issue of the distance of Ennerdale police station to say they would love to get the point to report and better response on the police. So that's what we're listening to them as they talking here. But we have agreed that we'll come back to speak with the broader community, find out what the ways we can together with the community, because I believe that community, they can play the big role themselves. You are not going to tell me that people that did those things are not known to the community. Well, they raise their issues to say they are scared to tell the police, but we know that there are people that are protecting those criminals. We raise the issue of the people that are undocumented. Some of them are kept by the people that come back here to complain. So it's important while we policing matter.
When Nat Joint released a statement giving the greatest reassurance that they would be policing throughout the country, where were your men?
It's exactly what I'm saying, that the red alert went accordingly, without fail. Black dog we have done is exactly what phrased here, that there was a lackadaisical on that, and solution to the matter. Question is correct. That's what we need to find, and that's what is supposed to give us a consequential management.
Minister, Lunga from the citizen here. I just want to find out from you. Also, the
communities
like that the police are the ones who are working with the communities and are afraid to come on when they have to respond. Are the police failing to protect the society?
I definitely would not fully agree that all police, as I've made the statement, there are police that are doing their good job. There are police that are putting perpetrators in the prison. That's why your prisons are overpopulated by 33.3%. Those people don't go to prison with toy. They are sent by people there. Indeed, there are those that are rotten potatoes among ourselves. We need to flush them out, but we need to support those that are doing the good job. That would be part of our police, but it will be part of the communities as a whole. We have good people in the community, we have bad people in the community, including in churches, including everywhere. So remember that police are part of the communities, they are produced by the communities. Ours is to make sure that once we find that
Unfortunately, we do have to come out of that briefing. Of course, apologies there for that poor sound quality. Police Minister Bheki Cele is in Finetown in Ennerdale, where that fatal shooting took place on Saturday. Of course, community members angry and calling for the minister to intervene urgently with at least mobile police units in the area. They're complaining, of course, that one of the things that happened during this incident were police were nowhere to be seen, and of course they took over an hour to arrive to that scene. And of course Bheki Cele was asked by one of the journalists during that briefing that this incident happened on the very same day that U.S. security threat was issued in terms of happening in Stanton CBD. But of course, this incident then happened, being asked by the journalists, following that NAC joint statement, assuring South Africans of their safety. What went wrong? Of course, the minister saying there that, of course, a lot of coordination is still needed within the law enforcement agencies, promising that those community members, that things will be done in terms of beefing up security in that area. And of course, this incident follows a shooting in the area on the weekend. 3 women and a woman died on the scene. But of course, we'll continue to bring you, that latest development on the story as and when we have feedback from our reporter who's on the ground, Chriselda.